Inflation, rising costs, out of control bill. Sound familiar? In 2025, getting a handle on your money is no longer optional. It's essential. Over the next 10 videos, we'll help you build a realistic, step-by-step household budget that works, even if you're starting off in debt or struggling to keep up with expenses. Welcome to the first video in our 10-part series. We're the team here to help you simplify your finances, set achievable goals, and take back control of your budget. This series is designed for average earners, but can be used by all. We know how tough it's been with the cost of living crisis, rising prices, and unpredictable bills. And following Christmas, after most people get paid early, there is that long wait until January's payday. But here's the good news. A strong budget will give you clarity, control, and a plan to move forward, no matter where you're starting from. So stick with us, and by the end of this playlist, you'll have a full roadmap for managing your money in 2025. In this video, I'm going to give you 3 reasons why you need a budget in 2025. Let's go. Point 1. Inflation and rising costs. Inflation in the UK is still squeezing household budgets, and prices for essentials like food, rent, and energy are higher than ever. For the average family, this means a larger proportion of your income is disappearing each month on things that are out of your immediate control. Without a clear plan or budget, it's too easy to lose track of spending and feel like you're falling behind. Point 2. The UK government's new budget. The UK government's latest autumn budget will affect us all. Whether it's tax changes or benefits updates, it's good to factor these into our plans, but always budget with a buffer. For example, the maximum amount that can be deducted from a universal credit award to repay a debt or loan is now 15% of the standard allowance instead of 25%. Rather than budgeting for a 10% saving, instead budget a 10% pot, anticipating that it will be taken. Depending on how things are going, either month to month or quarter to quarter, you can use this responsibly to pay extra towards your debt. Or if an emergency comes up, you have that also. It's basically buffer money first, a holding pot that you can use to decide what's most important. If it's something that might have a negative impact, then exaggerate slightly. For instance, if you own an electric vehicle where you've had to pay no tax, depending on the date of registration, you could be paying up to £195 a year. Budget for £200 and capitalise on a £5 saving. Another example is that some electric vehicle owners will only pay £10 in 2025. If you're not sure where you fall, either get to know the information via gov.uk or budget for the £200, which is basically the worst case scenario, and then potentially see yourself capitalising on £190. You'll start to understand how government decisions can impact your finances as we go through the series. Point 3. Why budgeting is empowering. We often hear people say, budgeting means no fun, but that's not true at all. Budgeting isn't about restriction, it's actually about freedom. It's about telling your money where to go and how to work, instead of wondering where it went and how it was enslaved. It allows you to cover essentials, reduce debt, and still plan for the things that you care about, like a family day out or saving for a particular goal. This is just the beginning. Over the next 9 videos, we're breaking down 10 actionable steps to create a household budget that works for you and your family. So if you're ready to get control of your money, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next video. In the next video, we'll take you through the first step, calculating your total income. Let's start thriving together.